So once you've completed the chain, you make a chain of either 31, 61 or 91. And once you've made a couple of flowers, you'll then be able to make a chain of 21, 65, 34 or whatever ratio that you want to keep the size of your flower. But the recommended is 31 and 61 and 91, and those come up fairly big. I normally make smaller flowers in the ratio of 21. So once you've got these, your 21 stitches, your single chain like this. So you've got a single chain. You then need to build up and do 5 single crochets. 4, 5. Now once you've done those 5, and this is where you started from, you come back in and you do a double crochet into that first stitch. So you made a gap, made a hole there, and you made a small hole here, and then you chain 1, 2, 3, and you do another double crochet back into this hole here. So you've made a triangle. So you continue like this and making these triangles and gaps. You do 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and then you do another double crochet into the base chain there. That way you're forming 2, if you can see my thumb's in the way. What you're doing is you're making this chain and you're putting them both into the same hole there. So then you do that again, 3 stitches there, 3 at the base, and you do a double crochet, and then you do 1, 2, 3, and you go back into this with a double crochet. So double crochet into the same space, creating another triangle, and you work this all the way down your chain to create that. And I'm going to complete this, and then we'll come back, and then what you do when you've done to the end of this, you start making the petals for the rose. So I'll see you once I've completed this. You can continue doing this. So you make a triangle, you stitch 3 single crochets, you do a double crochet back into the hole here, and then you do another, you count to 3, and I'll show you again here. So you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you double crochet down to the baseline. Twirl it round, keeping your work straight, because sometimes it does wiggle around, and double crochet, making the square, and then you 1, 2, 3, and you bring a double crochet back into the same hole to create the V. So you've created a V again, a little triangle, and you go back into the same one, and you continue like this all the way down until you've completed the row. It does twist round again sometimes, but it doesn't really matter, just as long as you keep this chain straight. When you're working on it, just be mindful that it stays the same way, and you'll get a nice neat rose at the end. I'll see you at the end.